Hey, what's going on guys? It's Bertrude, welcome back. I hope you're all having a great day. Today we're using a build that's inspired by Lovecraftian horror. He's an invader that uses otherworldly techniques to pursue his foes through the lands between. This is the Cosmic Hunter. As always, we'll start with a little look at our stats. With a level 65 build, we've got 36 vigor, we've got 20 strength, 22 dex, and then our main stat is intelligence with 30. Moving on to our flask, we're using the Opaline Hardtier for the damage negation, and the intelligence knot for 10 extra intelligence so we can use all of our spells. We're also using magic pots on this build. These come in really handy and get us plenty of kills throughout the video. We've got 4 weapons to choose from on the build, the first one being the Bastard Star's Flail. Next up, we've got Loretta's War Sickle. We're also using the Death Ritual Spear. And then last but not least, we're using Rosa's Axe. I really like this selection of weapons because they all add to that otherworldly feel. Also, I should note that we have a shield on the build to give us a parry option. We've got a nice selection of spells ranging from Meteorites to Gravity Wells. I really wanted the spells to reflect the build and reflect the fact that this invader is not from this world. And that's the build guys. Like I said, it's inspired by Lovecraftian horror, so it's obviously a really character driven build. I could really imagine this invader being an NPC in the game, and that's what I absolutely love about it. Anyway guys, it's time for you lot to get your feet up, relax and enjoy the video. So we're down in Nokron for our first invasion and we're going to open up with a nice little rock sling. I just want to talk about this spell for a minute. I know it's not very rated in the PvP community, a lot of people seem not to like it. As an invader, it's the kind of spell that you get thrown at you a lot by summons and blues, but you don't often see invaders using it. I myself think it's okay. It's a spell I like to use as an opener in a fight or just to announce my presence and let them know that I'm here and that they're in for a good old fight. More than anything else though, it's on the build just because it suits the theme. We've been staying on the summon during this invasion, keeping him busy, and we managed to get the kill with the Ash of War and the Death Ritual Spear. That's a really good Ash of War, especially for keeping up pressure and harassing your targets. You can see here the host going through the Ash of War and the Bloodhound Fang. We managed to dodge that, get a nice backstab, and we get the win in this invasion. Once again, we're starting this invasion with the Rock Sling. The thing I like about this spell is that it's quite long range, so if you spot them early enough, it can often be a good way to get a bit of early damage. On that occasion, they were slightly out of range, so we did miss it, but that doesn't matter because we followed it up with a nice kill on the summon with Loretta's War Sickle. The host has aggroed a zombie boy and become preoccupied, so I think this is my perfect time to maybe hit him with the Meteorite. This spell's a hard one to land, but it just looks so cool and it's an awesome fit for the build. Gotta love the assist from the zombie bros. Nice one lads. We're down in Sioffa for this invasion and this is our first one with the Bastard Star's Flail. Let's see how we get on. The kill on this summon worked out beautifully. We put the Nightmaidens Mist down, hit him with some big damage from the Ash of War and the Flail, and then used Collapsing Stars to pull him back into the mist to finish him off for the kill. Another really cool spell we've got on this build is Loretta's Great Bow. Again, this is one that just really suits the theme of the build. We are the Cosmic Hunter, so it makes sense that we'd have a Cosmic Greatbow to match. A nice parry on the host solidifies the win for this invasion. This is a really good one-on-one with this host. He's coming at us with double straight swords, so I know it's prime bait for a parry. And we do manage to land a couple on him during this invasion. He manages to dodge the meteorite shower, which I was devastated about because that would have made for such a sweet kill, but I'm not too bothered. Like I said earlier, it's very hard to actually land that spell, so you know, it is what it is. It's good to know that the bomb bait parry still works. After spending about 3 days climbing these ladders in Mount Gelmir, I finally come across the host in this summon. The host is actually distracted at this point talking to the merchant, so I could run up and get some early damage on him, but I decided to focus on the summon who's climbing the ladder, try and take him out early, and I can have some fun with this host. You can more than likely see what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to turn this little platform into a gas chamber of devastation. As you can see, I'm just trying to fill it with Nightmaidens Mist. I'm not doing many other attacks on him. Like I say, I got rid of the summon and I had this plan to do this on the host. Just make it hard for him to breathe up here. Make it so he has to come at me. I'm taking some damage there, but you can see he's not doing that much to me, so I'm not panicking too much. But I decided to get the Ash of War out on the spear and get this invasion done and dusted. We've got another invasion using the Bastard Star's Flail, and I've come across this duo using these big boy chunky weapons. You've got to respect the bonk. Once again, the Ash of War on the Flail doing some big work for us, and there you can see just how useful it is to have the magic pots as part of the build. So useful, so handy at just finishing off those low health targets. If I had to point out a weakness of this build, I'd say that it doesn't perform too well under pressure. A lot of our spells, and especially the big damage spells, take quite a long time to actually activate, so I've got someone coming at me applying a lot of pressure and I'm struggling to make that space to actually get the spells off. I can be in for quite a rough time. We got some good timing with the spawn into this invasion as the summon's being chomped on by the Abductor Virgin, so I think this is quite a good time to get the Great Bow out and maybe hit him with a big charged up spell as he spat out. This wasn't my first time running into these two over the course of this invasion session. They were ganking here for a good few hours and I actually had quite a good few encounters with them both. I won some, they won some, but overall it was just a good time. Now get ready to have your minds absolutely blown. Oosh! Let's see that again. Oh, one more time. Oh, absolute quality. Now I'm not going to lie, that was a total fluke, but this next parry definitely weren't. Another invader's joined and finishes the host off with one of the nastiest setups I've ever had the misfortune to see. An Antspur rapier and a scavenger's curved sword. Once again, Loretta's great bow proving its worth on the build. Such a good long range option. Man, I love the Bastard Stars Flail. There's no question it's the best flail in the game, and without a doubt it's definitely got the best dash of war. We're doing some really good work on this host with a mix up between our spells and the Ash of War and the weapon. This is definitely where the build shines the most. When they're standing off and giving us space, it means we can take our time and really work on those combos. I didn't realise, but a hunter at this point had actually spawned in, and he gets quick to work doing what hunters do best, spamming the Moonveil. But like I said, he's a hunter, which means he's a blue, and we all know what blues actually do best, and that's dying and giving us health refills. The host actually came really close to killing me there. Fair play to this guy. I think he's figured out that his best chance in this invasion is to keep the pressure up, and as I said before, that is definitely the weakness of this build. So he's kind of, switched it on, and he's really coming at me trying to apply the pressure with that big sword. And finally we get the kill on the horse with the throwing pot. This was a great invasion. The blue obviously weren't up to much, but the horse did a really good job of switching it round and really coming at me with that pressure with that big ass sword. GG's, that was a really fun invasion. I was really pleased with the kill on this summon. I throw up the Nightmaiden's Mist to get him off that ledge. Then once he commits to coming down the stairs, I back up and pull him into the gap with the collapsing stars. It worked out just as I envisioned it would. Definitely one for the scrapbook. We're in Caelid for this invasion, and I come across this lone warrior, and we have a nice little one-on-one. This is another example of how even at level 60 it's quite difficult to convincingly guard with a shield. He got his shield broken really easily then, and it left himself open for a critical attack, and we get the win. And this is the last invasion of the video, guys. You might recognise this player. We actually ran into him earlier in the video. We got the nice parry on him when he was using the dual straight swords. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I had a really good time putting this one together. If you like the content and you're not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Either way guys, thanks for being here, thanks for watching. Look after yourselves, take it easy, and I'll see you all next time.